Hey everyone, this is Nick from Cometa Camera, and we're here at PhotoPlus 2018 at the beautiful Jacob Javits Center in New York City. All right, we're being herded into PhotoPlus right now. I don't know if I should start with Canon, if I should start with Sony, or if I should start with Nikon. There's so many different things I can get my hands on. But the first thing we gotta do is get through this mass of people over here, and it's moving real slow, so I may never actually get my hands on anything. But I got my lanyard. All right, we finally made it through. So Nikon, why don't we head over to the Nikon booth? I'm really looking forward to the Z7, Z7. So let's go check that out. This guy in the suit, we're gonna go see what's going on with him. There used to be a guy on late night TV who would have question marks all over his suit, and he would tell you how to basically scam the government. I miss that guy. This guy reminds me of him, except without the glasses and crazy voice. He's far too handsome to be on late night TV. Nikon D5, 500mm lens. That's hard to shoot, but oh, come on! There we go. Thank goodness for VR. What you got there?
7.6. Production 6.
All right, Z6. Don't have them yet. When are we going to have them?
Late November.
Late November. So these will be available for Christmas. Now the Z6, of course, is the lower priced version of the Nikon full-frame mirrorless cameras, and this one has the 24-70 f4 mounted on it. So let's give that a try. Get right in there. One thing about Nikon is I just love the way the camera bodies feel. They really did a nice job with the ergonomics. This is one of those mirrorless cameras that you don't feel like it's going to hurt your hand after a long day of shooting. And with this 24-70 lens, it's actually surprisingly light. This makes a really nice kit lens, really great for traveling around. And just taking a look at it, just one shot right here, the sharpness on this lens is unbelievable. And I'm not even using any sort of eye autofocus magic or anything like that. That just gets right on them. F4, super sharp. So far, Z6, loving it. Can't wait to see this thing hit the market. This one's going to be big. Oh no, only one card slot. But, tilty screen. Nice. Now, as a Sony shooter, this is sort of the holy grail right over here. This is what I'm personally interested in. Look at this giant display of Sony lenses, including this big boy right here. Just released a 400mm 2.8 G Master. That is pretty sweet. So I'm checking out the 70-200. This is the G Master, the 2.8. And I'm shooting it on an A7R3, and eye autofocus on this thing is just blazing fast, and I'm getting some shots of people all across the way. This is a great telephoto lens, workhorse for wedding photographers, all of photographers as a matter of fact. And of course you can get yours at Cometa Camera. We're going to check out some of the newer stuff. All right, Sony set up this wonderful dancer over here, and I'm shooting on an A7 III. Of course, this is a really great seller, and we can't keep them in stock. But we've got a 50mm 1.8 right on the front. We're going to try out some eye autofocus on this. And this is already set up to one of the custom buttons, so we'll just give it a try. There we go. And it tracks amazingly when you've got continuous autofocus going. If she would just turn my way, then let's see what kind of results we can get here. No memory card. Unable to magnify. Oh man. It works well. So let's see what else Sony's got set up. That looks interesting. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what I can capture with this 24mm. Actually, this is a brand new G Master lens from Sony, and that will be available soon at Cometa Camera. So I'm gonna put this in shutter priority. I'm gonna set that up at 1/500th of a second, see if I can get some good shots here. I mean, I'm shooting wide, so it's definitely gonna be.
As you're testing the camera,
oh man,
be sure that you hold down and make sure you see
that's nice and sharp.
the
face detection works great. Autofocus works great.
20 frames per second. Autofocus tracking across the frame. Acquire subjects at lightning speed. You'll see the A7
amazing.
and A7R3
It's a great lens.
Come check out the
An A-mount camera. A99 Mark II. It's an excellent camera. The 16 to 50, 2.8 lens on here. You know what? This is still an amazing camera, and I really like the system, and they feel really nice in your hand. They're not going to put a big dent at the bottom of your hand like all the A7 series, which I love, by the way, but I still love the A-mounts. They feel great. DSLRs are still great. Right, Nick? Now that's a lens. That's a man's lens. So Sony's coming out with these tough SD cards that are waterproof and freeze-proof and all that kind of stuff. And they're showing how tough they are by putting them in this little bubbly fish tank. It's so cute. There's just so much to take in here. And this looks pretty interesting. All right, so we're checking out Magmod, and we don't carry this brand yet, but it's a result of a Kickstarter campaign, and the products are really cool because you can change flash diffusers and other modifiers just by using the magnets that are built in, so it makes it really fast. So for example, you've got the speed light over here, and you just got your little dome modifier over here, and to put it on, you just stick it on like that. If you wanted to use something else, like you've got a little honeycomb grid over here. Whoops, there you go. That just attaches right on. And then over here they actually have soft boxes that you can attach with magnets. So you can go on your speed light from a tiny little mushroom diffuser over to a giant softbox, octabox like this, in just a matter of seconds. So Magmods are expensive, which is why we don't carry them yet, but we're working on it. So Magmod, pretty cool. All right, now we're over at Panasonic, and I'm loving the Micro Four Thirds system just because of the compactness of all the lenses. You can see the whole lens lineup right here. And right here you've got a 200mm prime next to a 100 to 400mm, and they're just so tiny and compact. And with the smaller image sensor, you also get more range. So even though the image sensor is smaller, you can still get some pretty amazing images. And then they've got a ton of great point and shoots like this LX10, which I brought along with me to PhotoPlus. So this is what I'm talking about. This is a Panasonic G9. This is their flagship mirrorless. This is a Micro Four Thirds. So with the Micro Four Thirds system, you get a nice small, compact body. It's nice and lightweight. And look at this, a 200mm lens. This is a 2.8, and you can get some amazing images. And the size of this entire outfit right here is just amazing. And then you've got, of course, optical image stabilization and all the fancy doodads that come in the larger systems. GFX system, medium format, and they've got a new one coming out that has a 100 megapixel sensor. And I believe they've got it right over here. Hashtag underscore Fujifilm medium formats. Let's see what we got here. GFX 100 megapixel camera. Good lord, look at the size of this sensor. That thing is monstrous. We've got some lenses coming out. They've got 4 lenses out, I believe, at the moment. But then in 2019, we've got the 50mm 3.5, and we've also got a 100 to 200 5.6. And then the year after that, 45 to 100 f4. Definitely too sweet. What do we got? This is the entire EOS lens lineup, all in one little cylindrical area. Actually, this is more of an octagon. Put some Nikon lenses in there, let them go at it. Yeah, I have better bokeh. Interestingly, you've got this nice display for all the brand new EOS R lenses, and none of it's lit up. But we'll check it out anyway. If we can weave our way through this crowd. It doesn't appear as it's going to happen, Nick. I don't think we're going to get through. Ooh, food.